Schulz Island lies just off the western shore of the massive Admiralty Island, all but 2% of which was designated as a national monument in 1978. This week in Alaska's fishing paradise, we'll join Captain Andy Schulz on a freshwater adventure into the heart of the Admiralty Island National Monument, and also follow Captain Kevin Frank through the waters of Chatham Strait on a quest for king salmon. Deep in remote southeast Alaska, there lies a fishing paradise like no other.
A big fish.
Alaska's fishing paradise. As a new day dawns on Schulz Island, the captains are taking their guests out for another exciting day at sea. Today is Captain Andy Schulz's day off, but he's not one for relaxing.
I was gonna just hang out on the island and do some things, but I realized, hey, you know, gotta take advantage of the fishing while you can. So I took my friends up into the river. I got to fish quite a bit also, working on my fly fishing technique. All right, well, we're gonna cast off. We're gonna head up inside the Mitchell Bay and the Hasselberg River.
You know anybody spotting for rocks up there? Are you okay?
I know this little notch pretty dang good.
Yeah, I saw you hugging left. I can see these rocks here, so it's...
I can't, yeah, you come in right, you go left, you stay to the left, and you go right, then you hug right, and you shoot into the left.
Got it.
That's ridiculous.
The thing about Andrew, I think, is he loves to fish, you know, but we all do. But the great thing I think about Andrew is he loves people too, and I think that combination as a guide was just a pure pleasure.
We have reached the mooring point up in the Hasselberg. We're gonna get all the gear off. We're gonna moor this boat out and start our adventure. We're gonna skiff in probably 2 miles up here. We're gonna skiff to our first fishing hole, skiff to our second, and we'll be dragging the canoes both ways. Then we get to the mouth of the river. Yeah, right here's the first narrows. All those fish are finning. We're gonna put the boat on the beach there, right off the point for spin casting, wade in a little for fly. Got him on the clouser!
It's always fun to catch them on one you tied.
What's it look like, humpy or trout or what?
It's I think it's a humpy. Oh yeah, beautiful lip hook. Beautiful couple of pound fish.
Back on Schulz Island, Captain Kevin Frank is ready to roll.
We're catching bait, then we're gonna try a troll for a little while. Hopefully it calms down and be able to anchor up for halibut later. And if we get our halibut soon enough, we'll troll again.
I've been on several fishing trips and she's never got to go, and she's always wanted to go to Alaska, so we decided to make this our first time to Alaska together.
We have a pink.
We don't do this regularly together. A couple times.
This is probably the second or third time we've been anywhere together on a trip like this.
Pink salmon. The pinks are biting today.
Fish on!
It's a silver. Silver.
We're silver on the boat for the day.
Captain Kevin Frank's crew is out to slay kings when we come back.
It's a king.
Alaska's fishing paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge and Juneau Convention and Visitors Bureau. Captain Kevin Frank's crew needs just 2 more kings before they're limited for the year.
On our first silver for today on the surface rod.
Both Jeremy and I already filled our king tags, and we were out today to get the girls so they can catch their kings.
It's called single herring setup. We're gonna go deep, 90 feet, see if we can catch a king. It's a king, but I think it's too short. Yep. Short king, he's about 26 inches. You gotta release anything under 28.
What are you gonna do? Catch another one. Goodness gracious, I want to use them.
Yep, it's right there. Can I grab the bottom? Right there. Perfect.
Oh, it's not on, sorry. That's all right. I'm gonna just make you hold it longer and longer.
Good job.
Okay, we caught that king at 110 with a whole herring, so we're gonna try to get one more. That's all we can get is one more, so.
We started the morning by heading up into the Hasselberg River system. From there we went to a First Narrows where there was a lot of silvers and pinks and trout. Quick retrieve to start, you know, and then you're gonna eventually wanna slow down your retrieve and slow down your retrieve. It's gonna be a mixed bag of not getting snagged on the bottom, but being close enough to where the coho are. A little bit higher up, you'll get into the snag and humpies, and a faster retrieve, I seem to get more dollies and more, you know, cutthroats.
Oh, that's a nice fish. There you go. Oh, look how beautiful he's turning. Let's go hunt that beautifully.
Well, after Dick outfished this hole, figured we better head to the second Narrows, getting towards the entrance of the Hasselberg River. We're still in the Salt Lake system at this point.
Let's do it.
£10 salmon.
When we return, Captain Andy cooks coho over an open fire.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, it smells really good.
We're gonna have coho peppers cooked on the campfire in about 15 minutes. Nice fresh coho. Gutted her out, got her all cleaned up. Now what I got here is a nice piece of tin foil and some butter, garlic, salt, pepper, some nice fresh peppers. Take that butter, just fill the inner cavity. A couple of peppers. I want to actually roll the fish in these seasonings a little bit. Butter kind of on the outside here. Now you want to make a nice sealed pouch so you can actually steam this fish. You want to seal it in such a way that it's nice and easy to open up. For one, for you to check it, and then for two, so that when it does open up, all those aromatics and smells come right out to the people. 10-pound salmon, getting ready to cook over a fire. I'm gonna position a couple nice stones on either side of the fire to kind of support the weight of it. Now I got a nice base going. I'm gonna let this burn down a little bit. Once the coals are down and I get the fish on top of it, I'll be able to keep feeding the fire with smaller diameter pieces of wood, keeping the coals alive and keeping the temperature nice and warm. This fish will take approximately 12 to 14 minutes. I'm gonna let it cook there. In about 8 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna rotate it so the other side gets some good heat. I can smell it, I can see it smoking a little bit, steaming. That butter infusing with that coho. To check it, I'm gonna go to the thickest part of the fish. Looking perfect. Cool. Oh yeah.
Oh, it smells really good.
Here we have it, you guys. Fresh caught coho, ready for the feasting.
Very well done.
That is so good.
When you go from not fishing so much and actually just guiding, it's fun to get back into the fishing. It re-enlivens you for the sport of why people are here. He hasn't stopped running.
That's a coho, huh?
Oh, that's coho. Man, it's amazing. Oh yeah, he's dark. Kind of wear him out. Beautiful little coho. First coho of the year for me on a spin rod. Triple hookup. I think that might be a Dolly Varden.
Nice cutthroat.
It's a pink salmon, very humped out.
Oh, Judy! Uh-oh.
Just go ahead and quit reeling for a second, just let him take it. Yep, and now you can try to reel a little bit. If you hear that sound, that means that the drag's just working.
Just having fun with me.
He was not ready to come in, huh?
No.
Whoa, baby.
Is it good to walk him in like this, Andy?
Yep, that you're doing exactly what you should. Yep. Slowly right to shore. Oh, it's a big one. It is a really big coho. Judy, that is a big, big fish.
That is a sweetheart.
I bet you 13, 15 pounder. There's tail wiggle, there they go.
Nice.
Whoa. You guys keep on fishing.
Ball fishing?
Yep.
That made my day.
That was
awesome.
ridiculous.
That was fun.
Played it like a pro.
Oh, one good fish.
That was amazing.
Just catching a king salmon, knowing that it's like one of those things where it's limited, is awesome.
All right, we're done with kings for the day.
Yeah, we're all kinged out here. We only had two spots to fill, so we'll do halibut pretty soon. color silver. Pink. Fish on. What do we have? Nice one. Calm down. Silvers like to roll around.
When we return, Megan pulls up a beauty. Back aboard the Cayley Sue, Captain Kevin Frank is wrapping up salmon fishing.
This is a feisty one.
All right. This is one nice, healthy silver. Finished up with some salmon for now. We're going to see the halibut are biting at Hood Bay.
Going in.
We'll find bottom. Our first halibut here.
Biggest halibut of the trip for me.
We have a hookup.
Almost there.
Just the challenge of bringing in a fish like that is amazing.
Looks like a good one.
She had a fight on her hands. That was a big fish. And that rod was bending and she was hanging on for dear life at some points.
Chatham Strait has a healthy population of Dungeness crab, which the lodge serves up fresh each week. With a commercial license, the crabs are harvested using traps known as crab pots. They have funnel-shaped openings which a crab may enter but not exit. The baited pot is placed at the bottom of a bay or inlet, attached to a buoy, which is used to locate and retrieve the pot, pulling it up with a winch. Only male crabs measuring 6.5 inches across or greater are legal. All females and undersized crabs must be released. Back on the Hasselberg River, Andy and his friends just keep reeling them in.
Narrows number 2, we caught some fish, had some good lunch. I say we head up just to the mouth of the river and see what it's looking like. Having them along is a lot of fun. Dick is a professional guide himself, and Judy has helped him coordinate a lot of the guiding events through the years. And he actually has more guiding experience in Alaska than I have been alive. So when I'm teaching him something, he's also teaching me something. Now, what's your theory behind the salmon jumping? Dick, what do you think?
I know I would if I could.
Yeah, I also heard them adjusting from freshwater to saltwater, vice versa, knocking the sea lice.
What I subscribe to most is them loosening the eggs in the skin.
Yep.
That's probably my most.
Yeah.
Makes the most sense.
Most believable. Hey, let's walk and fish, that sounds good. And then we went to the mouth of the river and fly fished there for quite a while until Mark Powers showed up in the jet skiff. Boom, 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 Mark Powers. Got into the jet skiff and headed all the way up to the Hasselberg Falls. We dropped our friends off into the pontoon boats where they were paddling around, catching lots of fish, and then we proceeded to float our way all the way back down the Hasselberg River, pontoon boating and catching fish as we went.
He loves fish, he loves people, and he loves what he's doing, where he's doing it, and Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. And we got to spend the day with him. 4 days, in fact.
Yeah, we feel pretty lucky.
Yeah.
As the captains return from another successful day of fishing, the sun gets lower in the sky and the temperature starts to drop. When the weather turns cool, the fishing lodge on Killisnoo Island closes down its bustling little hub for the season.
We've been busy every day, you know. Guides rarely get a day off, maybe once a month. It's winding down.
And we had a really good season for kings, I think.
The captains return to their homes and families, some just across the channel in Angoon, others as far away as New Jersey. The long nights of winter bring dreams of even bigger fish to be caught next year.
Alaska's Fishing Paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge. Closed captioning is provided by Courier's Certified Welding.
Why do the songs from Pocahontas come into my head? You can paint all the colors of the wind. Strawberry wine, 17.